the centers from La Tech.
Tulane gets the ball in on the scrum. 8-man Stewart picks it up. Looks like we have an 8-on-8, and we have a high tackle call against 8-man Will Crawford for Louisiana Tech. It's going to be penalty advantage to Tulane. Looks like they're going to be going for the ball, no kick into touch. Scrum half Matthews is setting up to get the ball out. Passes out to Stewart. Stewart attempts to bat down a player, still on his feet, holding the ball up to set up the maul, and the ruck is formed. Tulane still in possession of the ball. Matthews gets the ball out to Sussman. Sussman taking it out to his inside center and loses it. It is picked off by number 13, Nathan Johnson for Tech. Tech recovers the ball, is taken in by number 19, Mike Tullis. Dylan Blair kicks the ball out as it is recovered by number 15, Tyler Brooks. Brooks kicks it back, and it goes into touch about the 5 meter, just right outside that try zone. It's going to be Louisiana Tech's ball. We're giving about the 5 meter mark. Looks like we'll have another deep inside Louisiana Tech territory ball. Number 2, Thomas Savoy setting up for the throw-in for the line-out. Tech recovers the ball. Blair recovers it, trying to take it around to the outside himself. Is caught and pushed into touch. It's going to be Tulane's ball at touch, about the 5. It looks like we have a little bit of a scuffle between the Tulane and Louisiana Tech players. It's quickly broken up. Emotions of the game. Score so far is Tulane 21 over Tech's 12. We are only 16 minutes into this second half, so there is a lot of rugby still to be played. Tulane setting up for the line-out. They have a full-man line-out. And the ball is batted down to Tech, but recovered again by Tulane. Ruck is formed. Tulane still maintaining possession of the ball. And we have a penalty. It's going to be a penalty advantage to Tulane. Knock on by Louisiana Tech. Still deep inside Louisiana Tech territory. Looks like the scrum is being set up. And scrum is engaged. Tulane gets the ball in. And 8-man Stewart picks up the ball. He is tackled by number 7, Jalen Brown. Tulane formed a ruck and trying to crash it in themselves. Ruck is formed. Looks like we have an attempted ruck, and it looks like we have a blown-up play. It's going to be a penalty. Waiting for the ref to call the penalty advantage. Looks like it's going to be a penalty advantage to Tulane. Scrum's going to be held at the 5 meter mark. And scrum is engaged. Tulane picks up the ball, takes it out to Sussman. Sussman getting it out to number 13, Carter. Carter's taken down. And a lost ball in the ruck, picked up by Eric Clark for Louisiana Tech. Tech attempted to set up the ruck, and we have a penalty. It is going to be a penalty to advantage to Louisiana Tech. It's going to be scrum advantage at the 5 for Louisiana Tech.
Gift, you've seen Louisiana Tech play this year. Are you surprised with what Tulane has been able to do today?
To be honest, considering I expected a little bit more defense out of Louisiana Tech, so I'm really impressed by how strong Tulane has been able to play Tech. I did not expect them to find themselves inside Tech territory this often. Again, that key being just taking advantage of the opportunities there. So I still look for Tech to still break it out later in the second half, but I got to give a lot of credit to Tulane. They have put up a really good match this game, and they've come out stronger. It's little wonder as to why they only have one loss on the season. Looks like we have a little bit of confusion in the scrum. Refs trying to set these front men up. And scrum is engaged. Tech gets the ball. Balls go straight out, and it is picked up by 8-man Stewart for Tulane. And we have the third score for William.
Oh, this guy's playing an incredible game today.
He is definitely in beast mode today. William Stewart for the hat trick. It is 26-12. Tulane up over Louisiana Tech. Wait, right before the point after.
Louisiana Tech has got to respond here. There's a lot of time left. This score.
Oh, and the point after is missed as it's hit off the uprights. It's going to be 26-12. Tulane up on Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech trying to set up for the quick kickoff. Trying to take advantage of the disruption for Tulane. It's not going to be anything as they just set up. Clark gets the ball out. And it's recovered by number 8, William Stewart. Stewart is taken down immediately inside Tulane territory, just outside the 22. Ball's passed out, and a big hit on Tulane, and he is able to take the hit. Looks like the ball is passed out to the 4, taken out to number 13, Carter. Carter is taken down just about the 30-meter mark. Looks like it looks like Tally was attempting to try and get one in. It's going to be a knock-on against Tulane. Scrum advantage to Louisiana Tech. Both teams setting up for the scrum. And we have a bit of an injury on the field. Taking a quick break. We'll be right back once the ref's break is completed.
Gift Time Rugby Network is the newest rugby source available, covering rugby here in the southeast region of the United States at the college, club, and high school levels, as well as covering the USA Eagles women's and women's 15s and 7s. Keep up with scores, schedules, and people at www.gifttimerugby.com. Follow us on Twitter at GiftTimeRugby or like us on Facebook at facebook.com/GiftTimeRugby. That's Gift Time with 2 T's. Don't forget, when you live the rugged life, don't forget to grow rugby. Want to keep up with rugby news in your region? Check out online YouTube show Grow Rugby. We will keep you up with what's going on in rugby in the United States. Check us out on Fridays or Saturdays. Watch Grow.
All right, and we're back. It looks like player was able to find himself off the field, pick himself up. Looks like just a little winded. Both teams are playing extremely hard this game. Both teams setting up for the scrum. It'll be Tech's ball inside Tulane territory on the scrum advantage. And the scrum is engaged. Blair gets the ball in. And looks like the scrum is turned. And Matthews gets the ball out, and we have a blown play. It's going to be advantage to Louisiana Tech on the mishandled scrum. It's a knock on against Tulane. And scrum is engaged. Tulane gets the ball in. Louisiana Tech gets the ball in. Blair trying to pick up the ball, and Blair gets it out to Clark. Clark trying to cut it inside and is tackled inside the 22 meters inside Tulane territory. Ruck is formed. Blair getting the ball out to Guzay. Guzay getting the ball out to Nathan Johnson. Johnson is taken down immediately. And it looks like it was a stolen scrum by Tulane. Tulane gets the ball out to their number 12, Tally. Tally is taken down inside Tulane territory. And number 15, Book, kicks the ball out as it goes out, and at the 50-meter mark, it will be Louisiana Tech ball at the 50-meter mark late in the second half. The score is 26 to 12. Tulane up on Louisiana Tech. And ball is thrown in. Louisiana Tech recovering the ball. Setting up for the maul as they're trying to push to create a little bit of space for themselves. And Louisiana Tech is taken down just outside the 44, picked up by Jalen Brown. Brown is still on his feet, still charging through, passes the ball out, and loses the ball into touch. It's going to be Tulane ball inside Tulane territory, just outside the 22-meter line. We're looking at about the 25-meter mark. Tulane setting up to throw into the full line out. And the ball is recovered by William Stewart. Stewart gets the ball out to Sussman. Number 15, Casillo, is trying to recover the ball for Louisiana Tech. Trying to cut it up the field and is taken down. Tech trying to set up the ruck. And it is going to be a penalty advantage to La Tech, offsides by Tulane inside Louisiana Tech territory. And ball is kicked into touch. It's going to be at the just about the 40-meter mark. Savoy gets the ball in. Tech recovers the ball on the line out, tries to set up the maul. Looks to try and keep pushing the maul. They're still inside Tech territory. Trying to run it out. Looks like it was number 18, Craig James, trying to run the ball out. Tech still maintaining possession of the ball. Tulane attempting to cover. It looks like Nathan Johnson is able to recover the ball for Louisiana Tech. Is taken down just back at the 44-meter mark where they started. The 40-meter mark where they started. Tech trying to use the force, crash through. Ball picked up by Brown. It's taken down immediately. Ruck is being formed. Tech still maintaining possession as Dylan Blair breaks it out into open field. He's looking for a player to pass it off to. Number 15, Tyler Book, is able to